Get through the right morning every day. Every morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adelaide's Jody and Hayesy on Nova.
Your father, he's on the naughty list.
Jody and Hazy's Naughty at 6:40.
Naughty.
Yeah, around about this time every morning, it's a chance for us to get something away that's a little bit risque, perhaps a little bit blue.
I'm excited about this morning because we're talking about willies.
Yes. I didn't think this was going to be your reaction. But something's floated across my desk, which is very much a bit of a health warning for all the fellas out there.
Okay.
And it is. A health expert has revealed a bunch of reasons why your penis could shrink as you get older. Who knew that our penises were actually shrinking?
Well, everything shrinks, doesn't it, as you get older? So I would assume that your penis falls into that category.
Is your husband's penis shrinking?
No, it's still fine, thanks.
Is it growing? Oh, good on you, Greg. That's crazy. All right, do you want to list some of the reasons why your penis could be shrinking?
Yes, please.
Okay, first up, smoking.
Oh.
That makes a lot of sense,
Yeah,
doesn't
it does, doesn't it?
Smoking, chemicals such as nicotine and carbon monoxide cause blood vessels to constrict and reduce blood flow, and the penises don't like that.
Yeah, there's
They
not...
shrivel up and die.
I mean, it's very early, so I'll just say this. I'm not sure that there are many reasons to take up smoking.
Yeah, it's not cool
it's
anymore.
not
You're not Jimmy Dean.
Yeah, no.
Grow up.
It's the same as I often wonder if people sit back and watch the news and go, do you know what? That meth looks fantastic. People who smoke meth seem to end up in really good places.
Good for the jawline. It's a really bad way to lose weight.
Exactly.
Next up is weight.
Yep.
Poor circulation or hormonal imbalances can occur if you do not exercise enough or are overweight. Not good for the penis.
I will say this. If your blood circulation is so poor it's not getting to your penis, then you need to have a good hard look at yourself.
Yes, and you need to study some things on the internet maybe to get some blood flow going. I don't know. Just to keep the blood circulating.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to
Not
say
really.
specifically what you should be looking at.
Oh, right. Okay, got you.
Medications. Hair loss treatments, antidepressants, blood pressure tablets can alter the body's hormonal balance and blood circulation, which can
right.
cause penile shrinkage.
Sad.
It is sad. Health conditions, diabetes, cardiovascular disease can limit blood flow downstairs, causing a decrease in size. And also, age. As men get older, blood flow reduces and penile tissues receive less oxygen and essential nutrients. Blood flow issues can cause the tissues to lose elasticity and therefore shrink up, shrivel up and pretty much leave. See ya. I'll tell you this for free as well, boys. Use it or lose it.
Yeah, right.
Use it or lose it.
Okay. Is this a conversation you have with Cara? Because she certainly isn't encouraging that behaviour. She's got like 4 children under 10. She ain't putting out.
I'm the pin-up boy. So I'll give you the hot tip, jokes. They used to call me Pint, now they call me Schooner.
Oh, my God.
Caught up with a couple of mates in Sydney the other day. They used to call me Schooner over there, now they call me Mitty.
Yeah, right.
Popped into Melbourne as well, and now they call me Potsy.
Do you know what's next? Shot glass.
The world of politics is a strange place.
Yeah.
It's just someone trying to defunk the other person no matter what is going on.
Basically, you have a situation where the government does something and then you have the opposition going, oh, that's BS, basically. Yeah. That's how it all works.
No matter what the situation.
No matter what the situation. So the situation was yesterday, we had Peter Malinauskas on our show to announce that he tracked down Katy Perry and the promoter at the AFL Grand Final and effectively said, you're not coming to Adelaide, and convinced her otherwise. And so she changed her mind and she announced she was in fact coming to Adelaide. And so then, of course, naturally the question from the opposition is, well, how much taxpayer money have you tipped in? And Mally was like, none. Nothing.
Well, what else is she doing? Because she was wearing some pretty suspicious glasses on the AFL Grand Final day. What's she selling?
They were your Servo sunnies, weren't they?
They were speed deal sunnies.
Yeah, 100%. I know.
100%.
She looked amazing, though.
Yeah, if anyone could pull it off.
So anyway, all the government did was basically broker a deal and subsidise and reduce the fees for using the entertainment centre, which is really no big deal. They've done that for the Thunderbirds. They do it for a number of acts. And so then the opposition had already called a press conference. So then they were obviously like, what are we going to have a crack at? And so this is the best that Vincent Tarzia, leader of the opposition, had to come up with.
Yeah, while we welcome Katy Perry coming to Adelaide, why is it one rule for Katy Perry and another rule for everybody else? It looks like Callie Malley can't quite get his priorities straight. Pop star Pete, Callie Malley. If only Callie Malley cared as much about Katy Perry as he did about South Australian jobs.
Oh, you got
I'm being quite serious now. What's he talking about?
I don't know.
What's Kelly Malley?
And I'm not kidding. We genuinely had to put in a call to Vincent Tazia's media team to say, what does he mean by Kelly Malley? And what we deduced by that was he was talking about California Girls, the song.
Oh, okay. Sorry, where were we? Oh, that's right. I think the best part of it as well was just the look on Vincent's face.
Yeah.
If he said Kelly Malley.
He was really pleased with that.
Just a little smirk. Like just a really, I've just owned that.
I just took Malley to task.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with loving some of your own work. In fact, it happened yesterday around about 7 o'clock. This was Jodie's reaction after she told her own joke. She is like that yourself as well. You like that.
Giving herself a big clap.
It was in a corner.
Special shout out to TikTok for that one.
Yeah, so sometimes you got to lead by example, set the scene, and get right around your own work.
Me and Vincent Tazia, a.k.a. the Count from Sesame Street, one and the same.
Oh, my gosh. More in common than you think.
Coming up with Nova 919's Jodie and Hayesy.
Oh, who saw that comparison coming? Not me.
Oh, no. And also, word from what Vincent had said had filtered back to the Premier in his press conference, and his face was genuinely like, oh, God, I don't have time for this.
We're okay. We're okay.
We're good.
Got to sort things out with Katy Perry instead of dealing with this.
Yes.
Coming up, the 6:15 vending machine quiz. First question, some of the prizes shows as well. 5-course dinner at Kingsford the Ross's Orleana Restaurant, $100 Ocean Bar and Kitchen voucher, double pass to Missy Higgins. That's just to name a few of the prizes. Chips are in there as well. First question, dropping next.
Jodie and Hayesy. Song.
But here's the thing, Joe. It's every time I'm super obnoxious in this space.
Which is every week.
I genuinely, I usually lose. And then I definitely lose Battle of the Bangers because people vote against me.
Okay, so if people are tuning in for the first time, this is a competition where we orchestralise Nova hits and throwbacks, and then we have to guess what they are. It's like we like each other. There's no question about that. We're good friends.
Yeah.
Until 7:43 on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then you become an absolute twit, and then I have to call you on it.
It's called being competitive, sweetie. So if
And I'm not competitive?
you're the most. Do you know what I will say? You might be the most competitive person I've ever met.
I know, which is why I hate this time of the week. Anyway, okay. Like,
You two think
Sorry.
hate this time of the week?
I know.
Sorry.
I'm stressed.
Because you bear the brunt of it.
Can I just say, just quickly, can we take a trip down memory lane? Remember that time you got one and you jumped up and you rolled your ankle?
Yes.
You nearly broke your leg in
Genuinely.
celebration. That's how much you're invested.
And you kept going, Hayesy.
Yeah.
Keep the music going.
There was no compassion.
I smelt an opportunity.
You didn't come round to this side of the desk and check that I
I
was
went
okay.
for the throat.
And that reminds me, each week I have to push back my chair so I don't fall over it. Okay.
All right. It is the same as always this week. We've got two listeners that are playing for a Wallace Cinema voucher.
yes.
First through this morning was Tegan from Williamstown. She chose Team Hayesy.
On your takes.
Good, thank you.
Yes. Excellent. My type of girl, Tegan. I would have said the exact same thing.
Born for Team Hayesy. On Team Jodie is Sarah from Campbelltown. Hey, Sarah.
I would just say I will try.
Hey, Joe. Oh, Jodie, he just called you sweetie. You have to be in
That is exactly right, Sarah. All right, same as always, it's best of three. Let's crack straight into song number one. Oh, come on.
Hazy.
Go on.
Bon Jovi, It's My Life.
Strong start. So confident.
I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna live when I'm alive.
It's a strong start. It is. But there's
Oh, sweetie, it's my life.
Oh, sorry, too far.
Jodie, you have to get this one.
I have to say, it's disheartening too when the adjudicator joins in the song and starts singing it.
It's a good tune.
It's got nothing to do with that. It's just a banger.
It's a great tune.
All right. Redemption, Jodes. Song number two.
Hayesy.
Oh, no.
Neo, give me everything.
Yeah, Neo. And
No, that's
No,
incorrect.
it's not. If Neo's a feature artist,
Well,
Neo's a main artist.
Give me it. Is it just Jodie? Is it Neo everything? Come on,
it's a
Zoe.
really tough one. It's Give Me Everything
What did he say?
by Pitbull. I would have taken.
Oh,
I'm going
no.
to take it. That's fine. You win, Hazy.
Oh, is that a draw then?
No, we can't take Neo. It's Pitbull.
No, it is
Oh, it is,
Pitbull.
that's-
I'll be
okay.
firm on that. It is Pitbull.
Okay,
You
thank
can't just name a feature artist.
Okay.
I would say. We've got to go the full thing.
All
right. Okay.
So Jodes has an opportunity now to tie.
We have an opportunity for a tie or for Joe to lose. So song number 3.
Jesus Christ,
I
Zoe.
like this situation. I like this situation.
Song 3.
Here
Let's
we
go.
Here we go.
God.
Josh.
Shoot each other.
Hayesy.
Jodie! It's Stacey's mum. Fountains of Wayne.
Sorry. Fountains of Wayne, Stacey's mum.
Well done, Hazy.
Hey,
Jodes.
hey, Jodes,
Yep.
I think the fact that you didn't lose the second song was a positive.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah.
Do you know what's funny there? I knew that you buzzed in first,
I know.
but I just wanted to prove that I knew it.
Oh, yeah, great.
I love my partner, but let's do this morning because this was on the back of something that you said yesterday. In fact, it was your joke for the Monday morning joke
Oh,
off.
really?
Okay, I know you've been dying to do this. You can retell it.
Want me
if
to
you
go
like.
again?
Go on then.
Excellent. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Why does it take 100 million sperm to fertilise just one egg?
Why?
Because they won't stop to ask for directions. Oh, yeah. And like I said yesterday, I was that sperm.
Yes.
Somehow managed to get through.
Yeah.
Refused to stop and ask for
And
directions.
that triggered a fury inside of me because
Oh, that's not what the Monday morning joke off should do.
I know, but it did because on our recent holiday to Bali, we had a 20-minute walk on a mat from our hotel to this beach club, and it took nearly 2 hours. Do you know why? Because my husband refused to ask for directions. And if he said to me one more time, it's just up here on the left, I was going to
I can picture him as
lose
well.
my mind. I'm walking through the streets of Bali and it's 400 degrees and I've got shingles. So how do you think I felt about that whole situation?
Yeah, I felt like you might have felt a little bit frustrated.
Yeah, perhaps.
And like that you just wanted to get there quicker.
So why don't you boys ask for directions? Is it something in your DNA? I don't understand.
I think it could be a masculinity thing.
Yeah,
I
right.
don't really understand why we do these things. Like, I could be, if you know how you understand where everything is in your local supermarket.
Yeah.
But then you go to a different one and it's just mayhem.
That is absolute BS because you boys will go to your local supermarket and still ring 3 times and go, hey, where do I find the tomato paste?
Yeah, that is true.
So it's not a local supermarket thing. It's just a boy thing.
But the new supermarket, you better believe I'm not asking for directions or where things are.
Why?
I just have to navigate it and go my own path.
That is stupid. Can I just say? Stupid.
I don't know how to disagree with that. Because you're right, it's pretty stupid. But that's just what we do. It's how we work. It's a chemical imbalance, maybe. I'm not sure.
Maybe there's something going on too. Your wife had some stern words with you.
It's funny. She said the exact sentence. She said, so I was having a shower a couple of nights ago.
Yeah.
And she said, I love you, but.
Yes.
And then listed off a bunch of things.
Okay.
The main thing was, she said, I hate how I have to say the same things to my kids as I do to you. Bear in mind, the kids she's talking about are 6 and 3. And we have the same conversations. And then I was spacing out while she was saying those sorts of things.
no, Mike.
And also I was feeling quite relaxed. So, and this is probably revealing a bit too much information, but I was doing just a little wee in the shower as we were talking. Straight shooter too, straight down the drain, Jodes. Down the drains. It wasn't on the walls or anything.
Okay.
To which Cara launched it again. She's like, this is what I'm talking about. How many times have I told you to not wee in the shower? And I was like, I didn't even know that I was doing it.
Oh, you did. It was an involuntary wee. I'm
It was
so
an
sorry.
involuntary wee, okay?
Oh, yeah. Okay. 13, 24, 10. Let's do this morning. I love my partner, but pees in the shower when I'm giving him a lecture about not doing the things that I tell my children not to do.
All right. Give us a call. We'll take your calls next on 13 24 10. I love my partner, but
Stacey, good morning.
I don't have a partner.
Yes.
It's actually my son.
Oh.
So I love him, but I'm so sick of hearing, can I tell you something?
He's just got good information to share with you,
Yeah,
Mum.
yeah. Oh,
And it's
Stacey.
the type of stuff that he could have just started off talking. Didn't
Yeah.
have to say that.
Yeah, little things like, hey, my daughter does something. She's like, hey, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I just did a pop-off. I'm like, great information to know.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I'm better for knowing that information.
Did you know what I was copying last night, Stacey? Hey, Mum. Sigma. Sigma.
You get so excited for them to talk, and then you want them to be quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sigma, skibbity toilet. I'm like, what are you even talking about?
Anyone really knows that lingo? We've spoken about that lingo and I still don't understand what it
Me
means.
either. Matilda, you love your partner, Bart.
Hello, yes, he loves me too much.
Oh.
He has to double check if I give him a job, he has to double check that he's doing it right or if he's made the right decision. But I trust him. I gave him a job, he can do it, but he just has to triple check with me.
Matilda, can I be devil's advocate here? You say he loves you too much. I would say he's scared of you.
He's so scared of getting it wrong. Have you thought about that, Matilda?
Oh, gosh.
I have, yeah.
A lot to think about there for Matilda.
He's part of the Nova family. Fitzy Whipper and Kate Ritchie Show. Tonight he's delving deep into his family's history with Sean McAuliffe's Origin Odyssey on SBS.
I'm Sean McAuliffe, but I'm embarking on a journey like no other.
And bringing the chocolate fun facts.
Oh, Toblerone. What's Toblerone? And that's how we got Toblerone.
Please welcome Michael Whipper Whipfley.
Sean McAuliffe's Origin Odyssey, 7:30 tonight on SBS and SBS On Demand. Sean takes Whipper to Switzerland to discover why his grandfather decided to move to Australia when he was just 20 years old. Good morning, Whipper.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for having me on. It is a wild ride as we head to Switzerland to find out about my family origin. It's not as exciting as getting an infection in Bali, but I just hope it's newsworthy without the infection.
I can send you a few pics of it if you like. It's
I saw enough on the Daily Mail. That's okay. It was quite graphic, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was...
The only sort of inflammation I had after a week in Switzerland was sort of around my breast and stomach area. I think put on close to 12 kilos in a good 5 days.
Yeah, right. Well, I lost about 12 and that was a Bali belly story, but that's for another day.
Did that not make the Daily Mail?
No, it didn't. It didn't. What a shame.
I lost 12 kilos. Find out how.
Hey, I'm desperate to hear what you discovered about your granddad.
Well, the good thing was, there was a running theme, but also my great-grandfather, we've never had a photo of him. Right. So we managed to track down something. So that was significant to the family. What concerned me mainly was sort of a running theme. Now, I was told that my great-grandmother in Zurich in Switzerland, she ran a boarding house. When we turned up to the place of the boarding house, which is still a boarding house, if you want to call it that, the other word is brothel. We could use that. So she would talk about how there's some food offerings downstairs and accommodation upstairs, but people actually worked and she had regular people working there.
Yeah.
And I just sort of accepted that that's how a boarding house strangely worked, and I assumed during the day they went off and they were accountants or maybe, I don't know, local street sweepers. But they were busy in one of the most traditional forms of employment and work of all time.
Wow. But I can't, let's go back to the fact that it's still a working, legitimate brothel.
Just changed hands, quite literally.
I think it's called Red Lips now.
Oh.
I'm sure it was called back in the day.
I think that's what I caught in Bali.
That's what I was hoping to catch in Switzerland, not a week away.
Oh, my gosh, this is outrageous.
Anyway, it was a wild trip with Sean McAuliffe, so that was fantastic and a very exciting time.
Who knew that you were Swiss, Whipper? And surely, now that we know that you're Swiss, you have permission to maybe daily drop the greatest dad joke of all time. That is what's the best thing about Switzerland. Well, the flag's a big plus.
I haven't heard that one. I'm going to have to take Sean McAuliffe back to Switzerland just for that joke.
Yeah, wow.
The big plus.
Yeah, I'm sorry about my friend.
Sorry.
Where did you get him from? He's a bit like that infection on your neck. That is a great Swiss joke. And can I give you a fun fact?
Go on.
Toblerone, which we love, that was originally called Tobler. And then they made their first batch of chocolate, and someone wrote on it, Tobler 1. as in the first batch. And someone came along and said, Toblerone. What's Toblerone? And that's how we got Toblerone. Still not as good as the plus on the flag,
No.
but just as entertaining.
That is a fun Swiss fact.
Incredible. Well, I'm so glad that you found out all this stuff about your family history. It's amazing.
I think I am.
Yeah.
I think I am.
Before we let you go, Whipper, of course, Fitzy Whipper and Kate Ritchie, just drop some dirt. What's Fitzy really like?
The hardest part is to get him listening. Now, he never listens, but then repeats his stories. And then once you've got his attention, he then has to try and understand. So, at the moment they're telling everybody that 3G is about to go and you need to update your services. That's what it's like with Fitzy. I need to constantly update the services to keep the small wheel and the cog moving. But we love him. But just a quick reminder, he only played 18 games of football. It's just the amount of times I've heard 5 on debut it was quite a pathetic career. I think it's important to point out.
It's douchebags like me that actually really love it, though.
Yeah.
Join the club. I just can't do that.
Oh, goodness. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and make sure everyone checks out the new TV show. It's called Origin Odyssey, and Whipper, always a pleasure.
Thanks, guys.